In the quiet suburbs of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where autumn paints the streets in shades of amber and gold, I, Ethan Hale, 34, call a modest brick house my home. Its weathered walls and the sturdy wooden fence I hammered together last summer speak of simple endurance. By day, I'm a plumber, wading through leaks and clogs, my flannel shirt stained with the grit of honest work, my battered pickup truck rumbling in the driveway. To the world, I'm just another blue-collar guy scraping by, content with black coffee at dawn and quiet evenings. But hidden in an investment account I've nurtured for a decade lies a fortune in the millions. A secret I've guarded like a buried treasure, even from my own blood. Today the chill of late fall hangs in the air, laced with the warm spice of cinnamon and pumpkin from neighborhood ovens. Thanksgiving looms, a holiday I've always cherished not for the feasts or fanfare, but for the rare warmth of family reunions. Or so I believed. This year a shadow creeps in, like the low rumble of thunder on a cloudless day. I sink into my worn leather couch in the living room, the soft amber light from the lamp dancing across faded wallpaper. A chilled beer sweats in my grip as I eye the small gift box on the coffee table. Inside, a cozy wool scarf for Mom, and a vintage baseball tome for Dad. Choices I agonized over for days, picturing us all around the table, laughter echoing, candle flames flickering like shared memories. But when I dial Mom to confirm my arrival, her voice crackles through the line, hesitant and strained, like she's tiptoeing over broken glass. "Ethan, sweetheart," she stammers, "maybe skip this year." My fingers tighten around the phone, the world tilting. What? I got everything ready. The gifts, the drive over. She rushes in, words tumbling awkwardly. "It's not you, honey. Dylan wants this one special. He's introducing his new girlfriend to us. We thought a smaller group might keep things smooth." Smooth. The word rings hollow, a sharp note in my skull. I force calm into my tone, though my chest constricts like a vice. "So Dylan doesn't want me there because I'm, what? Too rough around the edges? No, no," she backpedals, but the lie hangs heavy. "You know how he is. Formal dinners, polished vibes. Your job's hands-on, your style casual. We worried you'd feel awkward." Awkward? A hollow chuckle escapes me. I'd scoured shops for that scarf, rehearsed stories to share with Dad, like the time I unearthed a hidden cache of antique wines under a client's floorboards. But I swallow it all, murmuring, "Got it, enjoy," before the line goes dead. The room closes in, the autumn breeze whispering through the open window like a mocking sigh. Not rage, but a vast emptiness washes over me, as if I've been scrubbed from a canvas I thought was mine. To grasp the ache, you need the full picture of my kin. We grew up middle class in a 2-story home, backed by apple orchards. The air sweet with fruit in summer. Dad, Mark, a retired railman, now loses himself in books and ball games. Mom, Laura, a former schoolteacher, clings to rituals like Sunday roasts and holiday spreads. They're decent folks, salt of the earth, but blind to one glaring flaw. My younger brother, Dylan. 5 years my junior at 29. Dylan's been the golden boy since his first breath, striking with sun-kissed hair, a dazzling grin that disarms rooms. Top of his class, now a hotshot attorney in a sleek downtown firm. He flaunts a penthouse, a gleaming Mercedes, and tales of jet-set escapes. But I see the cracks. His reckless spending, chasing status with credit he can't sustain. Me? I savor the basics. A steaming mug at sunrise, afternoons wrenching engines in the garage, or poring over investment guides under lamplight. Plumbing doesn't dazzle, but it matters. Easing floods for frantic homeowners, earning gratitude in shared stories and cold sodas. I crave no applause, yet I yearn for the gaze my parents reserve for Dylan. Their pride, their unwavering favoritism. From boyhood, it stung. Dylan got fresh gear and elite classes. I inherited cousins' cast-offs, told to tough it out as the elder. Skipping college for a trade drew their pitying stares. "Ethan, you're bright," Mom lamented. "Why settle small?" While Dylan was hailed for law school glory, I buried the hurt. Finding solace in dawn, drives through waking streets. Client thanks, and my hidden triumph, sparked a decade back by Sophia. I just overhauled pipes at a modest finance office when she, a fresh-faced 25-year-old advisor with chestnut hair and a high ponytail and piercing eyes, offered me coffee amid the dust. Our chat flowed genuine. No games, just raw talk of aspirations and grit. Sophia demystified wealth. Patience and smarts build empires, Ethan. Start small. She mentored me freely, seeing vision where others saw sweat. From scraps I grew stocks, funds, properties into 7 figures. No flash, just my humble abode, trusty truck, and silence. Only Sophia knew, honoring my wish to shield it from family eyes. Now, staring at the untouched gifts, betrayal coils tight. Dylan, the idolized star, has erased me from the feast to parade his girlfriend. Sophia, the woman he's splashed across social feeds. Candlelit dinners, lavish trips, her ponytail and keen gaze unmistakable. I'd messaged her weeks after spotting them. "You're with my brother." Her reply, "Small world. Tell him?" I begged secrecy, craving love untarnished by wealth. And now, Mom's words echo. I'm an ill-fit embarrassment. Exhaustion seeps in, from yielding, from invisibility. Will Sophia spill my truth at that table, or honor our pact? Part of me craves the reveal. Most just wants authenticity. No proofs needed. Thanksgiving drifts by in isolation. No outings, no blaring TV carols. I hunker in the garage, twisting wrenches on my truck. The metallic clinks drowning thoughts. But pauses summon visions. Dad's hearty guffaws at Dylan's tales. Mom carving turkey. Sophia amid strangers blind to my depths. She knows my midnight market dives, my quiet ascent from tradesman to mogul. Yet she dates Dylan, the surface charmer who values flash over substance. I shove it down, affirming my self-built life needs no nods. But the exclusion festers, a wound raw and deep. 2 days post-holiday, nursing tepid coffee in the dim living room, my phone vibrates. Sophia's name flashing like a beacon, pulse racing with foreboding. I answer. Her voice quivers, edged with restraint. "Ethan, it's me. About Thanksgiving. I'm sorry." Frowning, I set the mug aside. "Sorry? What went down?" She exhales shakily, and I envision her in her cluttered office, sunlight glinting off her hair. I shattered your trust. I revealed everything. Your investments, your success. I couldn't bite my tongue after their words. Her confession slams like a gut punch, fury mingling with odd relief. Slow down. What did they say? She hesitates, then unloads, each syllable a blade and balm. Dylan wasn't content boasting. He tore into you, called you a dead-end plumber, a family stain, laughing like it was sport. Your parents? Mom nodded, murmuring about your wrong turns. Dad stayed mute, complicit. Fingers white-knuckling the phone, heat surges through me. I'd suspected Dylan's disdain. But this, turning me to jest on sacred ground, ignites betrayal's fire. More? I rasp. She sighs. He claimed you dimmed their shine, didn't merit an invite, would sour the vibe. Mom agreed. Best this way. Ethan gets it. Sophia's fury built. She rose mid-meal, voice cutting. You're blind. Ethan's brilliant. Crafted a $1 million empire through savvy and sweat. He doesn't flaunt. He knows his value. I'm ashamed to witness this venom unchecked. I chuckle bitterly, picturing the shock. Dylan spilling wine. Mom stammering. You said that. And more, she admits, a faint smile in her tone. I hailed you as the family's true gem. Self-made, unpretentious. Then I walked out, unable to stomach it. Sinking deeper into the cushions, the world realigns. Sophia dared what I couldn't, unmasking truths I'd cloaked. Blame flickers, but gratitude swells. She saw me whole. Ethan, she adds gravely, forgive my breach, but you deserve honor. Brace yourself. They'll swarm. Not penitent, but greedy. Dylan probed your strategies, post-exit. I nod unseen. Thanks for the defense. For seeing me. Her weary chuckle warms. You earned it. I just voiced facts. Call over. I gaze at swirling leaves, melancholy lifting to resolve spark. Sophia unlocked my cage. Change beckons. The following days blur in routine. Pre-dawn coffee, truck roars to sights, wrenching pipes amid Pittsburgh's hum. Labor anchors me, staving off replays of family scorn, yet solitude breeds doubts. Parental shame, Dylan's sibling bond or mere rivalry, and with wealth exposed, what ploy next? Sophia's warning echoes. Opportunism, not amends. 5 days later, it materializes. Grease smeared in the garage, a purr announces arrival. Peering out, my stomach drops. Dylan's glossy Mercedes idles by the fence. Doors swing. Not solo. Mom in her autumn knit, Dad in his faded cap. Dylan suited and slick. They eye me like actors in an unrehearsed scene. He blinks, caught. Mom interjects shrilly, Ethan, no. We said nothing like that. Sophia twisted it. What lies did she spin? Her feigned innocence grates. Sophia's recount precise. Nods. Silences. Agreements. I crave eruption. But steady, she nailed the truth. Dad sighs, deflecting. Water under, Ethan. We're bridging gaps. Blood bonds us. Their tableau rings false. No remorse. Just avarice sparked by exposed riches. Mom urges inside. I relent, curious for their depths. In the lamp's glow, gifts mock from the table. Mom perches, Dad paces, Dylan lounges regal. Ethan, Mom pleads, Thanksgiving hurt, but we aimed for Dylan's ideal debut with Sophia. She's stellar. He's invested. Arms crossed, I wait. Her eyes gleam. But now we know your feats. Millions in markets, properties. So gifted, we're beaming proud. Proud? Echo mocks. Proud now, with dollars attached. Not for neighborhood fixes, self-truth? She flinches. Dylan slicks in. Impressive, bro. But share the wealth? I've ventures needing funds. You invest, I steer. Family thrives. Opportunist unveiled. He seeks not peace, but plunder. Years flash, toy shares, tuition aids, silent slights. No more, no, I declare, unyielding. Dylan scowls. Selfish much? Kin first. Dad intervenes. Enough. Dylan's olive branch. Forgive. Forgive exclusion. Mockery. Your blind sides. Silence descends. Mom dabs eyes. Dad averts. Dylan rises, red-faced. Who are you, Ethan? Stock cash doesn't elevate you from this shack plumber. Don't judge, unflinching. Plumber, yes. Proud, self-forged, without trampling. You? Flash sans substance. To parents. I love you, but this cycle ends. You sought me post-reveal, for gain. Love the man, or farewell. Mom weeps, regret or loss. Dad mutters stubbornness. Dylan storms out. Regret this isolation. Engine fades. Leaves whisper. Alone. Relief blooms amid heartbreak. Free at last. Next day. Elbow deep. In an Elm Street leak for a widow. Then downtown checks. Thoughts loop to Sophia's valor. Her stand despite vows. Post-shift, phone hums. Her voice steady. Ethan, heard your kin visited. You holding, gripping tight, surviving. As predicted. No sorries, just cash grabs. Dylan pitched partnerships. Parents preached unity. Sent them packing. She sighs. Predictable. That's why I called. I dumped him, bolt-struck. When? Why? Soft laugh. Yesterday. Can't chain to selfishness. Exploitation. His post-call venom sealed it. No growth. Silence then. Certain? Dylan's dream material. Career. Wheels. Glamour. Genuine mirth. Flash? I advise finance. Spot fakes drowning in debt. You're authentic, grind, humility. That's magnetic. Heart thumps. Seen not for fortune, but essence. Thanks, Sophia. Speechless. No need. Free tomorrow. Forbes Cafe. Chat, no stocks or Dylan. First grin in ages. Absolutely. That cafe meets Sparks renewal. Corner spot. Lattes steaming, her gray sweater cozy. Talk meanders. Sandwich critiques. My donut apology plumbing flop. Deepens to dreams. Her indie advisory for everyday builders. My nocturnal stock hunts. Portfolio pride. Familial voids. Encounters multiply. Park benches with raps. Hysterical tales. Suburb book nooks. No ostentation. Raw connection. By the Allegheny one dusk, lights shimmering on waves, she clasps my hand. Ethan, no map here, but you ground me. Past fades, future gleams. You too, I whisper, words superfluous in the glow. Our bond deepens stealthily, but Dylan's pride ensures turbulence. Weeks in, mid-kitchen fix, phone erupts, his rage. Thief! Snagged my girl? Calm. She chose exit. We connected post. Liar! Saw your cozy pics. Revenge for envy. Sigh. No envy. She fled your ways, you know. Scorn. Money lured her. Plumber bore ahead, cuts deep but steady. If cash defines bonds, that's you. She needs none. I prove zilch. Back off. Hang up lingers. Storm brews. Days later, Mom calls, tearful. How could you got Dylan? Stealing his love, wrecking him? Fix it, send her back. Unity. Grip tightens. No theft. She left unhappy. We sparked after. Ever probe my side or Dylan's gospel? Pause. He shattered. Betrayed kin. Men for us. Bitter laugh. Sacrifice joy for him. Your bias tires me. Done. She sobs. I end call. Guilt-free. Dylan escalates. Social smears. Traitor hints. Seduction lies to shared circles. Queries come, I ignore. Truth anchors us. But seeds doubt. My worth? Retreat? Sophia grips. Don't yield. Guilt's his weapon. We're right. Embrace banishes shadows. Resolve steals. A year since that living room standoff. Dylan's glare, parents' retreat. Doors thud, echoing liberation. A year since Riverside clasp. Sophia's gaze promising vista. Today in a quaint Pittsburgh church's antechamber, gray suit fitted, mirror reflects serenity. Not swagger, but calm. Wedding day, Sophia and I scripting fresh. Invites to kin, closure gesture, expecting voids. 3 seats reserved. Hope's echo, releases lesson. No extravagance. Golden lights twine pews. Pine scents waft. Market daisies dot. Guests. Joe, plumbing mate. Sarah, old pal ribbing my boots. Sophia's peers, stunned by my market savvy. She enters. Breath catches. Ivory knee-length. Hair cascading with pearl gleam. Raw beauty. At altar, hands entwine. Vows blur in her gaze. Cafe laughs. River strolls. Sofa visions. My turn. Sophia, you unveiled me, fueled belief beyond ledgers in glances affirming worth. No empires vowed, but all. Love, honor, shared forge. Tears glint. Ethan, you showed joy and authenticity. I pick you for heart's core. Beside you always. Silver bands slip. Priest's words seal. Kiss amid cheers. Glance to empty seats. Pang fleeting. Sophia whispers, all right? Nod. Perfect. Post vows. New nest. 2-story with orchard patch. Echoing childhood. Plumbing persists. Truck chugs. Sophia's warmth completes. No epic triumph. Just tranquility earned. Joy blooms self-sown, not begged. Sophia embodies love via esteem, not facade. Backyard, saplings dance in wind. Kin thoughts stir. No fury, hope they grasp. Families forged in care, daily built. Inside, Sophia brews Joe, beaming. New dawn, love? Arms around, with you, eternally.